on doing social media, I could probably work at Tesco's and earn, some money in the all day, all night. It's got to be making a profit. Links. How are we getting the links coming into our website? There's two sides to this. It's great for the natural optimization, but the other side is how much direct business can it bring us anyway? If you're linked from the right people into your website, that alone will bring you business. But what I always say is the real key is actually this slide. Too much emphasis from the web design guides, and that's my industry, so I apologize, is put onto all of the how to get people to your website. It's all of that sort of stuff. Let's start monitoring some stuff. Because this is where we're really going to find the key. So first of all, let's decide what is important. Mass market is no longer important. And we'll move on to that when we talk about tribe. To think that you're going to sell to everybody is just a little bit, it's the old, everybody knew that, nobody was going to do this and anybody, it's just it's not specific enough. So what is important to you? What should you be measuring? And then assign some responsibilities. So within your own companies, we should be assigning responsibility and say, actually, we're going to monitor how many phone calls we get, because in our particular industry, there's no point monitoring inquiry forms because people just don't do it. They pick up the phone. Okay, so who is going to be in charge of measuring the phone calls? That's the key. And simple KPIs work best. So key performance indicators, what are they? So is it how many people hit our contact form, and that's backed up because we know for every 10 people who hit a contact form, we have a conversation and one customer falls out. But know what those measurements are, online and offline. So this is where we've got to get some joined up thinking. These KPIs are not just about I had so many hits. Hits was a classic. I know. I started an online business in 2000. Everybody spoke about hits. In fact, we used to get quoted. I had 5 million unique visitors per month, and I was losing the battle because somebody else had, I think, 7 million hits. But a hit is every time a file is downloaded. So if you've got 10 pictures on your homepage, then every time somebody goes to it, you've got 11 hits, because you've got the page and you've got the 10 graphics. So know what it is. What are our KPIs, but keep them simple. Yeah, and then highlight the actions and monitor them. Yeah, so basically your dash is made up of this: knowing what's important. Yeah, assigning responsibility for somebody to collect that data, keeping the KPIs simple so that people aren't just confused by them, and then highlighting actions. Yeah, and by highlighting them, actually doing them. So many times when we've done this with our clients, we have a monthly meeting and we get back together and we say, okay, last month you were going to do. I was, but then no. It's like the doctor and him saying, look, you need to get yourself down to the pharmacy, take this prescription with you, take the tablets, I'm looking at 7 to 10 days and you'll be well. And then going, well, I know, but it's the pharmacy and I don't really like parking in town. 10 days later coming back and saying, doctor, I'm still ill. It's all fairly obvious stuff, but it's the stuff that we forget.